How y'all doing? Welcome to the nation, Monster Nation. That is, I'm your host, the tour guide, president. I'm the king around here. I'm the landlord, owner, tenant, janitor. I master the damn floor. I messed that up. But let me get right to it, man. I don't think this Cameron Cardi beef drama is real. I know I might have alluded to this or said this, stated this in my last vlog on the topic, but I ain't convinced. I don't think Cam that silly. I mean, because everybody, all of the people, well, not, well, I don't know if it's a lot of people reporting or talking about this, but I know a lot of people are pointing out the fact that Cameron is committing a felony on camera. Like he's threatening Cardi B's staff with, what do you call it? Doxing? Is that? It's not. That's not doxing, is it? It's exposure, blackmail. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants to, like, if you ain't caught up on the situation, Cameron did a verse for Cardi B. He feel like she she never used the verse. He said he still feel like he's owed payment, either some money or come do the interview that they discussed. And they didn't use the verse, and they didn't pay no money, and they ain't do no interview on his show. So he's like, yo, I've been chased. This has been a long process. Went on a few years or whatever from when they first asked him to the verse till now, and now he feel like they ducking him. So it is what it is. I don't know about y'all, but this ain't just something like what happened with J. Cole. Y'all remember what happened with J. Cole, right? He threatened to sue J. Cole, and then mysteriously J. I mean, it was some back and forth. Did J. Cole ever say anything back to Cameron in the midst of all of this? I know there was rumors that he was trying to talk to Drake. He was trying to talk to Drake about some lawyers to fight Cameron's lawsuit. I don't know if any of that information was confirmed. Yeah, I used to watch The Wire. I remember when Marlo used to be like, "Yo, such and such and such and such. Put that out there. Put the word on the street." And such it wasn't even true. That happens. You understand what I'm saying? Killer Cam said her business management ain't right. I'm saying, B, if me and you, bro, salute to you, Brownsville 718, after you just now claimed I was your brother, he claimed she was a sister and all this, he was very emphatic about that. Very, very adamant about the fact that, nah, the beef ain't with her, it's with her people. Then why wouldn't you just reach out to her if she's your sister? You got all that love for her. You wouldn't reach out to her. You just won't go. You just won't just embarrass her staff. If you kick dirt on her staff, that reflect on her. What if now, at the very least, somebody who was working, somebody who her staff was working for, what if at the very least, they lose respect for for the staff member, the dude from the management, and just get a bad taste in their mouth and don't want to work with, like, what, I knew dude was weird. I was suspecting or whatever. Just people who support, just the Cameron supporters. Be like, nah. Oh, he on it. Cause you hear the type of things that he was insinuating. You know what I'm saying? And people, unfortunately, people have phobias, so on and so forth. People are discriminatory. Is the right word, right? Yeah. Somebody be like, no, I ain't messing with him. He go that way. I'm not doing that. I'm not associating with that. You could have cost your sister, a bag or two. That's not what you want to do. And here's the big question. Well, I don't know if it's the biggest question, but has Cardi B responded to any of this so far? Has there been any response from Cardi B? Does anybody know? I was looking for one, but like I said, my research is subpar at best. So I don't know. Like I usually my research comes from information just dropping across my desk in my lap, something like that. Word. So I don't know. What y'all think? Like, have y'all heard any? I mean, like, there was a report of her shooting sort of a subliminal, but subliminals, I don't know about the subliminals and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, like it amuses me. It also frustrates me. I don't know. I have mixed feelings when I see how convinced like some of the I listen. I first of all, let me just disclaimer. I don't claim to know everything, right? But when I see people falling for the old banana in the tailpipe, like dudes is out here creating content. Dudes are doing all kinds of, all of these artists, all these content creators. They are always coming up with new and more extravagant, more exciting ways to bend the algorithm to their favor. You understand what I'm saying? So they do that all the time. I don't. And if we, y'all really think that, y'all really think that the situation with Cameron and J Cole was really beef? That's what y'all really think? So yo, Rock, do you really think? Do I think the bread is worth all the hassle? If that was the case, it should have been litigated up front. I'm telling you, I think it's all a play. It's all marketing. It's creative. I think. I don't know everything, but I think it's all creative promotion. People know that like they have accepted, they understand and accept the fact that the drama sells. It's way more exciting to see. You understand what I'm saying? Some sort of drama than it is to see some sort of unity. The algorithm, feeds that. You know what I mean? And unity is dope, but unity is even doper after drama. That's how people are. If you just coming in, share the video. I think I'm shadow banned. I was talking about that jab a couple of videos ago, and I was being very outspoken on the matter, and I don't know. So share the video, like, comment, share, hit all of the, you know what I'm saying? Do all of the things, like, comment, share, hit the button for what do you call it? So you be notified when the videos come out. You know what I mean? Let's help grow the nation. But how do y'all feel? I mean, like people are like, yo, cause the main headline right now is people talking about Cameron is going to jail, and I don't believe he going to jail. I could be wrong, but I don't believe he going to jail because I don't believe that that's real. That almost wrapped. You know what I mean? What's up, late? It's that Laton case on. You said, where them perks at? What perks, B? What you talking about? Drugs in my life? Is that the same person who's? Oh yeah, you was trying to be funny a minute ago. I wasn't sure whether you was, but now I am. Get your ass up on out of here. So yeah, sorry for that distraction. But yeah, share the live if you can. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one. Help me help you help hip hop. But yeah, man. I don't believe it's real. Y'all really believe that whole back and forth with J Cole was serious? Like he just won like like J Cole folded to his pressure? Is that what y'all believe? See, like when Max B came at Big Daddy Kane sideways and then it died down. Kane defended himself thoroughly. Yeah, like somebody said, I think that was authentic. Like, yeah, Max B. Max B is he's a slick talker. Like, I mean, like I don't know him, but that's what I get from the brand, from the product he's selling. very, very confident person, whatever. So when somebody asks, and then most rappers is gonna tell you they're the best. Well, you can't just sit and, like, that's a ploy of interviewers. They ask you certain questions that they know gonna get you spicy, and they start putting people above you. You usually gonna start you gonna stand on your square. You know what I mean? But that's what happened. You know what I mean? And you know, Kane wasn't in, I don't think Kane was in on a joke. You know what I'm saying? Kane wasn't in on a joke, so it worked. So I really think, for all of that Cam talking about Cardi B, my sister, my sister, my sister, my sister, he got on the phone with Cardi and was like, listen, we're gonna run, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this, they probably asked for the song. Well, they probably didn't ask for the song. They probably crossed each other's paths. He probably just sent her. Whatever the case may be, they had a former conversation, a prior conversation, and they set this up, and that's why she probably told him, you can't diss me. You diss somebody, he ain't named no names, no nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Cav Gregory said, if it's fake, it's some weirdos. That's low vibrational tactic on some clown ish, but didn't know about J. Cole and Cameron disagreement. Listen, man, we grew up watching TV. We grew up watching wrestling. We grew up watching all of these things. It's all show business. It's all fake. You understand what I'm saying? Like, somewhere along the line, or we. I don't know if we fell into a trap. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but we expect hip hop or hip hoppers to be telling the truth. We expect that, and then we mad every time when we find out they lying. Oh, this nigga ain't gangster. Oh, this nigga ain't. It's a rinse and repeat every time, except for the few times when dudes really are gangster or really about that life, and they get in trouble, and now they like, you stupid. You supposed to not be, and you supposed that. It's a catch-22 for the artist when it comes to rap. You know what I mean? Because the appearance, the concept of real gets sold as much as the product, but that ain't it. That ain't it. So I understand your opinion, but you gotta lower your expectations. I'm sorry. When it comes, this is show business. You know what I mean? Like, we watch sitcoms, we watch movies, we watch action movies, drama movies. They are all acting, and we accept it. You know what I mean? We got caught up in reality TV invented itself, and then that stopped being reality. Or was it ever reality? We don't know. Everything is. You understand what I'm saying? Straight movie script. And hey, I ain't mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think all them Slick Rick stories and his rhymes is true? I assume everybody in here is old enough to have heard Slick Rick classics. Are we assuming that all of those was true? No, that's not. Nah. If they were, I would be surprised. You know what I mean? So, but hey, I'm not sure. I am speculating. So, you know what I'm saying? That's how that's how that's how people protect their rightness. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be dead wrong. You go, I know I could be wrong, so by saying that you still wrong. But I'm just saying. I mean, by saying that you still right. My bad. So, but yeah, I really, like, I'm one that know. A wise man knows that he knows nothing. Even if you know it, you might not know it. You might just believe it. You might be right, but it's a belief. Only a few things you actually know. You watching me on, you understand what I'm saying, on TV, but I don't care what I told you. You don't know if it's true on your phone, your computer, whatever. Cam don't need to do all that. So I guess Cam didn't need. Salute to you for your comment, Turf Dome. So I guess Cam didn't need to have the wrestler. What's the dude named Uso? Jay Uso, snatch him up from behind his desk on It Is What It Is, and fake beat him up too. He ain't. You think that was real? You think the wrestler really beat Cam up? Please don't tell me you really think the wrestler beat Cam up. Turf Dome 2075, please. Or are you just saying no, he don't need to do all of that, it's unnecessary? Oh, oh, I'm sorry, I was late. I get what you're saying, right? But I don't know if that's true either. Yeah, he do good numbers and all of that. You know, it is what it is. But I'm sorry, Turf, my bad. Nah, but what I'm saying is like these dudes are winning. These niggas are winning for a reason, bro. You understand what I'm saying? They went why why you think I'm sitting here telling everybody to share the live? I don't do numbers like that. I don't do publicity stunts. I just come up here and speak real N-word truth, real sense. I try to unify people. You know, my vlogs be talking about they beef, and I be like, chill, you mad over nothing, or you mad over something you did 100 times, just in different scenarios. I be trying to bring about a little bit of calm or understanding to these situations, and you understand what I'm saying? I get shadow banned for that. So you need these, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I might need to, maybe I might need to do something more exciting around here. I ain't gonna do nothing goofy. I ain't gonna have not to say that what Cam do is good. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know what I have done the wrestling thing. I might have. I might have. We used to listen. Boot camp click used to be in hotel rooms. We had whole wrestling squads. Me, Ruck, Strang, and Doc Holliday were the four horsemen. We was NWO. Like it was what? It's a whole nother side story. Right? Is it Laton Cason or Laton Leighton Cason? It's television. Tell lies to your vision. That's one of the first things you learn growing up around any 5%ers in Brooklyn. So, salute to you, James. But yeah, I'm just saying, look, like, don't get all wrapped up in that, B. A lot of this stuff is just smoke and mirrors and whatnot. Like, like, come on, like, no way I believe J. Cole just showed up after going through all of the drama, all of the back and forth that him and, after everything Cam said about suing him, so on and so forth, he just showed up at the studio where they shoot that show in Vegas somewhere in a hotel. I think that's what Ray J said. But anyway, nah, there's no part of me that believes that that whole thing wasn't orchestrated. And I think it's listen, B. You watch you watch many different forms of entertainment. You watch basketball, you watch sports, you watch TV, you watch movies. Whenever something whenever something works, they try to repeat the process. That's just a given. It's just a given. Anyway, salute to Sean lives on. Salute to my brother Sean P. Salute to DJ Scratch Bastard. There was a dope function that he threw on the anniversary P's departure a couple of days ago, August 8th. It was fire. I don't even think Smith and Wesson was supposed to be in town, but they showed up. It surprised everybody because usually we celebrate on August 8th and all of that, but we didn't get to, we didn't get to congregate the way we do because everybody was spread it out. But some people came back to town. Brother Buckshot performed there. Jungle Brothers performed. Well, we Boot Camp, Smith and Wesson and Rockness Monster and Bernadette Price. We all performed with Buckshot. But Jungle Brothers, Kid Capri, DJ Red Alert, MC Search. Think I seen the Beat Nuts in the building. Sorry, bros. Those is my homeboys, but it is what it is. Yeah, but it was fire, man. Look, check my IG, check Instagram in general. It's footage all over the place. What up, Crash? Hell Mag, what it look like? Yeah, sorry, just showed up. I'm about to be. Let me ask you this, Crash, before I jet. I'm sure you seen the title and all that. Do you think this Cameron and Cardi B situation is for real, or you think this is just Cameron and J Cole part two? First, do you think Cameron and J Cole was real? Let me know, cause you know maybe I'm too informed because you know I'm a rapper and I know how the business go a little bit. Let me see. Say you ain't smoking on gas, gang, because they limit you. Listen, I would be smoking on. You ain't supposed to really be smoking gas on YouTube. That's what it is. You ain't a blood gang. No, I'm not a blood. Hold, Scrappy, you are you attempting? Is this an attempt at disrespect? Because if it is, you bad at it, bro. What are you doing? So yeah, Crash. What you think? What you think, Crash? I'm waiting for you. Nah, I ain't gonna wait for you. Anyway, he said he G checking me with his keyboard. I mean, go join a rock and roll group. Join my favorite rock and roll group. Should audition. It's called Bums and Roses. Anyway, I'm out. Rock on, rock on. If you made it to the end of this video, let me get 4 microphones, and I'll see y'all here tomorrow. Why don't you hit? You know what? I'm taking requests. Let me know some topics that y'all would like to hear me talk about, because honestly, a lot of things haven't been moving me, and so that's I ain't been inspired, so that's why I haven't been here that often these past couple of weeks. So let me know some stuff y'all want to hear me, y'all want to hear me talk about, and I get to it, or maybe I get to it. 'Cause you know, rock on, rock on.